The standard C406 GPS bike computer package includes the main unit, an aerodynamic mount instruction manual, and charging cable. The computer comes with its own mount, which is only the second bike computer mount in the world to be designed with aerodynamics in mind. Its streamlined appearance and covered design at the bottom can help improve aerodynamic performance. Use a 3mm hex wrench to loosen the screw and mount the clamp on the handlebar. Tighten the screw to the appropriate level so that the mount is firmly installed. Over-tightening the mount clamp may break the mount. The mount uses a Garmin-style mounting bracket and can be used with all kinds of Garmin-style bike computers. The mount also includes holes for mounting a GoPro accessory mount. If required, you can purchase the corresponding accessories and install them yourself. Before using the C406, you need to download and install the Magene utility app and activate the bike computer through the app. iOS devices can search and install the Magene utility app in the App Store. And for Android devices, it can be found on the Magene official website, www.magenefitness.com, or search and install via Google Play. After installing the Magene utility, enter the app and register and log in via email to perform subsequent operations. Before starting activation, please press and hold the C406A button to turn the device on. Click Add New Device on the Magene utility homepage to start searching for a connection to the bike computer. At this time, select the C406 device from the list and enter the activation process. After you fill in your email address, obtain and fill in the verification code, you can click Activate. Activation is completed after completing GPS location confirmation. After activation, you need to bind the bike computer. When prompted by the Magene utility app, press and hold the unit's B button to complete the binding. After completing the binding of the device, you can adjust the device settings accordingly. In the future, you can enter the device settings through Home, Device Management. The device setting can only be adjusted when the device is not currently recording. If you find that you cannot connect or complete setup, please check whether the computer is currently recording. On the computer setting page, you can conveniently check the computer connection status, ANT plus ID, SN serial number, battery power level, and firmware version number. You can check and upgrade the latest firmware through the firmware upgrade function below, and you can restore factory settings and reset various function settings, including the device binding. C406 has a comprehensive suite of page setting functions, which can meet the user's unique needs and allows convenient switching between multiple bicycles and different usage scenarios. The page setting can set the number of data pages and the data fields contained within. You can select the preset or custom schemes. The preset schemes provide you with commonly used data page layout schemes based on what sensors you have. You can also customize the scheme or modify it on the basis of the preset scheme. At this time, you will be prompted to activate and save the scheme. In the program editing state, you can click the data item to set the data item of this page. You can set the data items of other data pages by swiping, and you can also edit the page through the Add Page, Delete, Sort button in the upper right corner. After you finish editing a scheme, please click Save and click Apply to Device to view the page scheme on the device itself. C406 has the most comprehensive sensor connection, binding and setting functions in its class. It can support 4 types of sensors: speed, cadence, heart rate, and power. In addition to ANT+ protocol, C406 also supports Bluetooth protocol peripherals. On the sensor connection page, you can set the sensors that the C406 needs to remember. The device can remember multiple sensors of the same type. The C406 will automatically try to connect to these sensors when the device is turned on. If you have multiple bicycles, this makes the unit more convenient to use, as it can remember the different sensors of multiple bikes. Start the sensor search by tapping the Search Device button and select the sensor you want to remember to complete the operation. In the remembered list, you can forget the sensor by tapping the exclamation mark on the right. The 4 icons at the top of the page will indicate the connection status of the sensor. Orange means it is connected. Tap to enter the sensor device details. At this time, you can view the sensor's real-time data, set a remark name for the sensor, and complete the power meter calibration. The function setting page allows you to adjust the basic functions of the C406. Automatic backlight. After you set the correct time zone and turn on the automatic backlight function, the computer will automatically turn on or off the backlight according to the sunrise and sunset times obtained by GPS. Automatic shutdown. In the non-exercise state, C406 can automatically shut down according to the automatic shutdown duration you set in the case of a long period of inactivity to save power. Automatic pause. The C406 can set automatic pause trigger conditions. When the unit is lower than the set speed, it will automatically enter the pause state. Pause exercise timing, and more accurate statistics of exercise data can be made according to your needs. Function sound, key sound. You can turn on or off the function sound and key sound of C406 by this setting. Estimated power. C406 provides an estimated power function which is designed to allow novice users to establish an understanding of power data without owning the power meter products. The estimated power function is most accurate on flat roads with no wind. The unit provides more accurate power estimation with accurate data of body weight and vehicle weight. Start reminder. The Start Reminder function will remind you to start recording exercise when the bike computer GPS positioning is successful and movement is detected. Heart rate power warning. C406 provides a heart rate power warning function. After you reach the preset warning value, the computer will emit a warning tone to remind you that the exercise intensity has reached the warning value. OneLap series software is professional bicycle training software. Entering accurate information on the personal data page will help you calculate and record your exercise data more accurately. In the personal information setting page, in addition to basic data, such as birthday and height, you can also set comprehensive personal and equipment data, such as weight, FTP, maximum heart rate, lactate threshold, heart rate, etc. In order to facilitate your understanding of the corresponding concepts, we provide a wealth of information on the page Function Tips. Please fill in the user weight and vehicle weight data accurately. This data will participate in the calculation of power and estimated power. After you have a power meter or a smart indoor trainer, you can test your FTP data according to the FTP test prompts. The accurate FTP data will provide support for accurate statistics of your power data. After you purchase the heart rate sensor, you can choose to set the maximum heart rate or the lactate threshold heart rate to make the heart rate statistics more referential. General users recommend that you choose to set the maximum heart rate, which can be estimated by calculating 220 minus your age in years. Magene Utility provides convenient data distribution services on third-party platforms. Currently, the Strava account binding and syncing function is supported. You can bind your Strava account on the application authorization page. After binding, the C406 data can be automatically uploaded after synchronization with the Magene utility. Your Strava friends can check out your rides. Subsequent account sync services, such as training peaks, will be added in time. When the power is off, press and hold the A button for 3 seconds to power on. After turning on, the GPS logo in the upper left corner of the screen will continue to flash until the positioning is successful. It can be quickly positioned in about 30 seconds, under good weather and unobstructed. If it is blocked by bad weather or buildings, etc., the positioning time may be affected. If a sensor has been bound, the corresponding sensor logo in the upper right corner will continue to flash until the bound sensor is searched for and connected to. Even if the sensor is not connected, you can use the bike computer. This is useful, for example, when you're commuting or riding another bike that has no additional sensors, but still want to view the basic riding data. Start recording. When the device is not yet recording, press the A button to start recording, and long press the B button for 2 seconds to end the exercise. Short press of the B button is the page switching function, and the data page will switch among the pages you set in order. While recording an activity, short press the C button for the lap function. The lap counting function can mark a section of the riding process in the activities file and be used for segmental statistical analysis of the ride. Press and hold the C button for 1 second in any state to manually turn on or turn off the backlight. When connected to a power meter, press the AB button at the same time and hold for 2 seconds to calibrate the connected power meter. At this time, the screen will display the calibration success or failure. The Magene utility app provides C406 users with an excellent data synchronization experience. When you finish riding, you only need to start the Magene utility app. You can automatically search for the connection to the GPS computer, automatically synchronize data, and prompt for synchronization without any tapping. When you finish cycling, change your clothes and open the Magene utility app and leave your phone near your bike. At the same time, OneLap has automatically prepared today's cycling data for you. The Magene utility can provide you with a rich data detail function of up to 37 data points and 14 charts. The number of data items and charts is affected what kind of sensors you are using. When you connect the more comprehensive sensor peripherals, the data items and charts will increase accordingly. In the activity details, you can view your riding track in standard map and satellite map modes. And you can view activity statistics such as data summary and training characteristic values. At the same time, it provides a full screen view of the charts. In the full screen view, you can click to view the cycling process. This function helps you to comprehensively analyze data such as speed, cadence, power, heart rate, etc. In the heart rate zone and power zone function, you can understand the duration of your period in the corresponding zone, so that you can understand the corresponding exercise intensity, fat burning, and other information. On the activity details page, Magene utility provides a wealth of prompt information. By clicking the question mark button, the tips will help you quickly understand the meaning of the corresponding data items, understand and master more specific sports knowledge. In the upper right corner of the sports details page, data sharing and distribution functions are provided. You can easily obtain fit files through the functions of sharing fit files and downloading fit files. And you can directly share fit files to your email address to get a data management experience beyond traditional data cable transmission. In the upper right corner of the activity details page, you can also manually upload the riding data to the account of a third-party data platform such as Strava.